Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that do the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. Say shalom to the humble and sincere sisters out there as well. This is the Brother Kalam from the GMS Shant Camp. Come back at you again with another lesson entitled Lead Not a Beggar's Life. Right? And the inspiration for this lesson came from something that Apostle Raka said a while back. And what he was basically saying was that, a man needs to have his own. Right? A man needs to have his own space. He needs to have his own things. And that he needs to come into his manhood. So it's like, yeah, we know we in captivity, we know we in oppression, and we know we wouldn't really have all our riches. Not every brother gonna have a lot of wealth, but a man must also strive to have his own, his own quarters, his own place to abode, right? And it's better to have your own. You understand? It's better to live in a shack that is your own than to live in a mansion that belongs to another man. You understand? So I'll make this lesson quick here on the plantation right now. So I'll make this one quick, short and sweet. The book of Sirach chapter 40, verse 28. It say, my son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, for he polluted himself with other men's meat. But a wise man, well nurtured, will beware thereof. Begging is sweet in the mouth of the shameless, but in his belly there shall burn a fire. Right, so the Bible is showing us here, right? It's one of the books, one of the wisdom books. You understand? It's showing us to not lead a beggar's life, to not be a man and your whole life you spending it asking this one and that one for things, for money, and having to depend on another man's wealth. Right? To be a man working hard for your money and you there on your ass, and you at his mercy. You understand? You are the mercy of the man that you're borrowing from. Right? The Bible says better it is to die than to live a lifestyle like that. To where all your days, the only way you eating is if you borrowing something, you begging for something. Right? The only way you eat it is off another man's strength. Now, am I saying it's wrong to ask for help? Am I saying that it's wrong for a brother to help out another brother? For a time, a brother maybe had to pay bills and see about you. No, you understand? Nothing wrong with that, because we are in captivity. You understand? We are in captivity. We are not going to live this ideal lifestyle to say, we always gonna have, we have our own house, we own everything, and like we have a foundation, like we have a foundation and we establish. It would never be like that. It will never be like that. Shit always gonna continue to happen. You understand? But you should tell yourself, you know what? I'm in captivity, I'm in oppression. The Most High coming just now. I just gonna lay my ass back and do nothing and just wait. You can't do that. You can't have that mindset, and then other men who working and who doing these things, who making it, trying to not make it out here, but trying to survive. You eating off of these men labor while you choosing to be lazy and do nothing. I go Salakia. You not choosing to do anything. You understand? That not right. As a man, the Bible show you, hey, if a man leave his family to starve, leave his family hungry, it's as if he break all the laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? As a man, you ain't supposed to sit down on your ass and just be there. And we as men know how that feels. You know, I could speak from experience as well. Right? The feeling of poverty, the feeling of not having, of being at the mercy of others, whether it be friend or foe, right? You can't get a job in, you know, being in that position, you can't feed your family, you can't take care of your family, it don't feel good. You understand? And that's the best way I can describe it. That shit does not feel good. Right? That will hurt a man more than a woman. You understand? But if you have the opportunity to make money, to make wealth, to have a little foundation with yourself and with your family, and you choosing not to because you're in captivity, or you choosing not to because you have a Shemel coming and you don't care about worldly gain, you understand? You going all the way off. That's a boy-like mindset. Right? Why would you choose poverty if you don't have to? Right? A man may talk about fate and destiny, but if you see opportunities that you could take to put yourself at a better position, why are you not going to take it? We living in the world, whether we like it or not. We in the world. We're not of the world, but we are in the world. And you have to work. Not everybody has to work at 9 to 5. You know, brothers could find different ways to, you know, make money, but you have to. You have to live. You have to live. You have to survive. You have to take care of those that you love, and those that looking upon you to take care of them. You have to put aside, you know, certain things. Right? Put aside that lazy spirit and go out there. Right? It said, verse 29, the life of him that depended on another man's table is not to be counted for a life. That I live, that is not live, that is not alive, that is not living. You understand? As the apostle say, you are to have your own, you are to, as a man, you are to, you know, establish yourself too. Sirach chapter 18 verse 33. Be not made a beggar by banqueting upon borrowing, when thou hast nothing in thy purse, for thou shalt lie in wait for thine own life, and be talked on. Right? He had nothing. You understand? He always begging, he always loafing. You know, that thing we say in Trinidad, you know. That is what is gonna be said about you. That you're lazy, you're a sluggard, you ain't wanna get up and work. Because you feel you know in the system, you know, in the society, thing. You ain't had to work, you oppression and like bullshit. Right? And that's the next precept I'll bring. Right? Something I just say in a land, you know, it's like a, I don't know how to put it, like a saying, you know, in a land where the sun scorches the earth, would you rather a cup of cold water or a cup of hot water? You understand? This is an obvious answer. You're gonna want a cup of cold water to quench that thirst and to relieve some of that heat. Now we are in a land that scorches, where the sun scorches the earth. We are in captivity. But in this captivity, are you going to put more oppression upon yourself? Are you going to let yourself be poor in the sense that you could go out there and help the situation, with the strength and the power of the Lord. You could go out there and help the situation. You go down and lie down there and just make the pain worse. You gonna make yourself feel worse. You gonna make your situation worse than it already is. You gonna choose to drink a cup of boiling water in a desert. No, you drink the cold water. If you could make money in this life, go and make it. Being rich is not a sin. And forget rich. Being a little comfortable. You understand? Being a little comfortable, having a little to get daily bread, to take care of your family, to pay a bill or two, pay off your loan, that is not a sin. You are not wicked for going and working a job and investing time in a job, right? Exchanging labor for wages. You is not a sinner for doing that. For trying to make a decent living out here. That is not no sin. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Job, David, Solomon, were they not wealthy men? You understand? Yeah, they were the wisest. Yeah, they were the most faithful. Job, right? Yeah, they had the most integrity. And in my last precept here for the video, it close off. Consider the ants. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provided her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. You understand? So when a man going to rob, it's because he don't have it, he want. You understand? He need it because he don't have it. You understand? So it's showing you here, how long will you sleep, O sluggard? Your poverty will come as one that travelleth. You understand? When you in your poverty, it has nothing about all the curses and the demons plaguing me. If you literally do not want to get up and get a job, get up and try to, make the situation a little better for you and your family as a man, you understand? And you just do and accept that, and that way it is. And how your woman, how your children struggling, you understand? When you're in poverty, when you're in that poverty and you wonder why you don't have, you can't curse the Most High, and it has nothing to curse but yourself. You understand? We as men, you gotta help your family, you gotta be that light, that leader, and you gotta be that guide. There's that episode of Simpsons, where the father, he went to a job. When he went to the job and he sat down in the chair create shackles and things and shackle him down, and they say you want to work here for the rest of your life, and he started cry and try to fight out to come out and things. And then he started remember his family, and then he put the picture up, of his family in the dungeon wherever he was, and he started he changed release him over, and he started doing the work that he didn't want to do it, right? Nobody want to work, and it's difficult to work at a job that you don't like, but certain sacrifices have to be made for the sake of your family. That is what a leader is. That is what a man is, right? People think that to be a leader is to be exalted and be better than everybody. A leader is to be a servant. A leader is to serve those that follow you. Just as Yahushua taught us, we are the leaders of our household, and we should strive to make sure the household in order, not putting ourselves first. as many of us, some of us tend to do. I myself, at a point in time, did, right? Not putting ourselves first, but putting those that we love above us, as Yahweh Shai, as Yahweh did. You understand? And with that, we bless us so much edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Makakodash, Shalom.